Hey, what's going on? It's Kyle Henderson at Bama Football on YouTube. Run the thumbs up on this video. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. We finally got some good news coming in as Parker Brailsford has committed to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Let's dive into it. Who is Parker Brailsford? What does he bring to the table? We're going to go over some pro football analytics as well right here on Bama Football on YouTube. I appreciate you guys hanging on with me right here on Bama Football on YouTube. So, what we know about Parker is he's 6'2", 275 pounds, and he's got a few more years of eligibility. I think the biggest thing about Parker that you need to know is the fact that he's a high-quality center, and he played in 976 snaps last year for Washington. Why is this important? Well, Washington's offense last season won the Joe Moore Award. What is that? That goes to the number one offensive line in the entire country. So Parker Brailsford hit the transfer portal, and he follows Coach Kalen DeBoer over here to the University of Alabama. It is the second pickup in 2 days following Austin Mack, who is a quarterback who reclassified, 6'6", 230 pounds, and he committed on Friday. And then here you have Parker Brailsford coming in to commit to the Alabama Crimson Tide during a monster weekend of recruiting. And while I say monster weekend, there's some other guys that we are waiting for announcements on. Wide receiver, a 2004 prospect by the name of Noah Carter. So a lot of these guys here. And, of course, Ryan Williams. And as news happens, we'll get you posted right here on Bama Football on YouTube. One of the things that I like about Parker Brailsford is the fact that when you look to Pro Football Focus and what he was able to do this past season, kind of give you a glimpse of what he did at Washington. And when I zoom in, let's see if I can get that full screen for you guys, you really see that he is a high-quality offensive lineman. And what I mean by that is you look at his grades. And when you compare this next to, for example, Seth, who Alabama had last season, the grades, you can't even really compare them, to be honest. I mean, this guy had a lot of reps last season for an offense that seemed like always on the field for Washington. So this is a really big pickup for the Crimson Tide, and I think it showcases the guys want to come follow Coach KD, and they want to come play for Alabama. Again, as we talked about, you want to continue to highlight guys that want to be here, that want to play for Alabama. And your first two pickups are out the door. You have Parker and Brailsford, and you have Austin Mack. I want to hear from you guys inside the comment box. What do you think about the pickup? What do you think it means for Alabama's offense going forward? And to me, what it means is we're starting to understand a little bit more about how Alabama's offense is going to work in terms of their offensive line. We'll get that banner back up. Because Parker Brailsford is in as a commitment at the center position. So to me, what it means is we know who is going to be the guard position. If we can get that banner up on the bottom that Parker Brailsford has committed. So let's kind of walk you through it. From what I understand right now, you could theoretically have at the left tackle position Elijah Pritchett. And he will replace Kadyn Proctor. By the way, I want to talk about Kadyn Proctor before I get out of here. Because I think there was some tampering going on. All right. I'm going to talk about that before I bounce out. And then at the left guard position, you still have Tyler Booker. And Tyler Booker has been amazing because he's came out and he's been very vocal about just being completely locked in. Completely. We're talking about that right now, Chris, is that we got Parker Brailsford in. So Tyler Booker has been a guy that's been 100% sold, right? So you have left tackle Elijah Pritchett, just saying right now. And then you have Tyler Booker. And then it's the center position. You either have Parker Brailsford or James Brockemeyer. I'll be straight with you. I think it's going to be Parker Brailsford who's going to be the guy. The only downside that I think I have about Brailsford, I like my centers to be a little bit heavier, right? You kind of want him up above 300 pounds. This guy is under 300 pounds. I don't know how you guys feel about that, or if you feel that's even a big deal. The guy is super athletic, played a ton of snaps last year. Want to get your take on that, especially the coaches out there that coach up the offensive line. At the right guard position, you have Jaden Roberts, a.k.a. the Hulk, who's coming in. Really like him. And what he brings to the table. And he kind of posted an announcement, too, that he was locked in. No surprise. Yeah, so he's 290 pounds. Is that a big deal? I don't know. I'd like those guys to be a little bit bigger. But, again, I want to get your take inside the comment box. On the right side at tackle position, I'm not sure. I think there's going to be open position battle, and that's fine. You want that type of a position battle to happen during this point in time. I don't know if it is going to be the transfer in from Texas A&M. I don't know if it's going to be somebody else. I don't even know if Elijah Pritchett will be on the left side of the ball in terms of the tackle. How about this? Why don't you guys list inside the comment box how you think Alabama's offensive line will shake out if Alabama had a game this next coming week, just based off the guys that are here. I know there's a lot of names moving out, but this name coming in is really good. I do anticipate more good news for Alabama to drop on Sunday in terms of another commitment or two. Chances saying 290 pounds is fine. That's cool with me. So I appreciate you guys being here as Parker Brailsford has committed to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Easy guy to like, and you got to be pumped up that he is following Coach KD here. Okay, I wanted to also talk about another offensive lineman, and that is Kadyn Proctor. I'm sure you guys saw this. I was going to create another video just separately about this, but I'll just add it onto this one because we're talking about offensive linemen. Did you see the video today of the interview with Kadyn Proctor? He's in Iowa, and he's talking to a TV reporter, and he's kind of going over his commitment to Iowa, right? He just transferred. He's already over there in Iowa City. And he said, I felt comfortable coming back. I guess he was homesick. But he said that one of the things was that Iowa reached out to him during the middle of the season when he was struggling with the Alabama Crimson Tide. Did you see that? Like, he literally said that. If that isn't tampering, then what is? And he said that they checked in on him during the season. I mean, my goodness, I can't even I openly said it. So when we talk about tampering and what is happening in college football, you're seeing it. And that was kind of something that certainly broke across the internet later on today. So I wanted to add that on. But coming back to Parker, really big pickup. I would anticipate Jeremy Bernard also committing. He's been crystal balled or forecasted to commit to Alabama. He's a wide receiver that you should definitely dig in on. Noah Carter, who's I guess a two-way athlete, probably like him at the edge position. He could be committing as well. I think Jabbar Muhammad, the corner who's in, that might be an NIL race. I don't know. I think if he comes here, he's a day one starter along with Damani Jackson. But and then, of course, Ryan Williams here for his official visit. Seems to be loving the visit, and he's got the full court press on. You saw him, getting the full court press by everybody, including Jalen Mbakwe, who has been really recruiting him heavily. So, again, breaking news as Parker Brailsford has committed to the Alabama Crimson Tide. My name is Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. I appreciate you guys rocking with us right here all day long, every day on Bama Football on YouTube. Let me know what you think about the commitment. Finally, some good news starting to come in for the Alabama Crimson Tide. I told you, just, he's got it under control. Give Coach KD a chance, man. He's got some really good components coming in, like what they're doing so far. And Parker Brailsford, a center transfer from Washington, coming to Alabama. Big pickup. And I see you guys saying about Green Bay and the Niners. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully the Niners can come back and pull it out. All right. Coming to you from beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube.